From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Our DM is where all the weird lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to jump right into the DM Deep Dive and see what y'all are saying to us behind the scenes.
What do we got in the DMs today, Maria?
All right, Roz. Victoria says, question for the team. I'm not sure if you've already done this, but what emoji do you think represents each person? I have my thoughts here. So, I am the hug emoji. Mm-hmm. Okay. Roz is either the angry cat or the side-eye emoji. Yeah. Mocha has the sunglasses emoji. Shem is either the shocked emoji or the no mouth with a bacon emojis. It's like a double one.
Bacon?
Yeah.
And Maury is the confused emoji.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Roz could also be the old man emoji.
Yeah.
Or
the Santa Claus emoji.
Yeah. Or the one that was like, he's always squinting up his face like,
yeah.
Where am I bacon?
Yeah, why would Shem be bacon?
I know, I thought cheesecake would be in there, or the cake emoji.
Cake emoji. Or his new nickname, Cookie Burger, where you just put a cookie
and a burger.
And a burger.
Right?
Works perfectly. They're right there for you.
Yeah. Roz, you have no idea.
I have no idea.
Talking about here. Roz don't use emojis. He doesn't have emojis activated on his phone.
No. Emoticons is what they used to call them.
Emoticon. Oh, wow.
Yeah, maybe the inventor of them.
That's what they used to be called, emoticons.
What else we got today, Maria?
All right, Nicola says, would you be interested in a Roz and Mocha cider? I home brew and I can make it for you.
Bro, I don't want your homebrew cider. Okay? Like, I'm sure you're great and everything.
You wouldn't be interested just to taste it?
Bro, no.
What if it's really good?
I don't want to do. No, I like a guy who makes it. No, I'm not drinking something out of your garage. Right? That's like moonshine territory. I'm sure it's great.
What if he makes it in his basement?
No, I don't want
Doesn't
to.
matter?
No, I used to live years ago in the 90s. I had a neighbor of mine who thought he was going to become a millionaire because he was running this company called Brew Sack.
Okay.
And it was back in the day where he bought all these sacks, right? Like these burlap sacks that were lined, and then you would put all your own hops and everything else in them, right? And you would fill it, and then you would just hang them on a wall somewhere and let them ferment.
Okay.
And then it had a valve on the bottom, and after, I don't even know, like 60 days or something like that, you put a cup under it, and you just open the valve. Like, it's not carbonated, there's no bubbles, there's floaties, everything else.
Yeah.
And he would drink it, and he thought it was the greatest stuff in the world. It looked disgusting.
And it was beer?
It was
supposed to be beer?
Yeah, it was beer. I mean, it looked like the color of beer, but it was everything
Did you try
about
it?
Yeah, it was awful. Everything about
What
it
did you
was
tell
awful.
him when you tried
I
it?
told him it was awful.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's hanging from your ceiling beside your laundry basket. Right? I'm like, I don't want beer that way. It's warm. We had no air conditioning in the building. It was August. Right? Like,
that's so disgusting.
Nobody wanted that.
Yeah. So no to Nicola.
No, hey, listen,
offer of a Roz and Mocha cider.
No, like I would say that if some sort of like brewery came up to us and said, hey, we want to do like a Roz and Mocha signature drink or whatever it was, or they would give you a vodka thing and me a cider thing, whatever, I would do that deal, right? But I'm not getting into the homebrew business. No.
Nicola in the garage.
No. I love you, Nicola. Thank you so much, bro. But I'm not drinking your garage swill.
Yeah. What other DMs do we have?
All right, Jonathan says, hey, Maria, does Mocha really love to wear hats all the time, or is he just covering up a bald spot? Doesn't he want to join the Damn It Cheesecake Bald Men's Club?
Oh, wow. Cheesecake. Wow. That was more of a diss towards you than it was a question for me.
But Shem's is a choice.
But Maury's not. I mean, Maury, like, you have to admit.
Damn it. She said, damn it.
Yeah. It says, Damn It Cheesecake Bald Men's Club.
That's a Maury and I club.
Yeah.
What they're saying.
Oh,
but Shem, if you want to take all the feelings, go nuts.
No.
Maury, are you not balding?
Maria, you've never seen the The patch in back of
Oh, no, I don't usually stare at Maury's head.
Yeah, back left. He's got a huge bald spot.
Staring at my beautiful eyes.
I'm surprised you with all the elixirs and stuff you use more. Do you use anything for your hair?
I use hair oil. I use a hair mask, a hair scrub from some company called Philip B.
But is that supposed to like stimulate hair growth?
Mint, yeah, it was stimulating.
Yeah.
Oh, Henri gives me a beautiful scalp massage every 3 weeks.
Because the other day I had to go looking for a picture on my phone from like 2016.
Okay.
I wound up coming across all these pictures and videos of Damn It Maury.
You're welcome.
Right? And I will say, Maury, your hair used to be much thicker. Like much thicker.
Lush.
Yeah.
I
Flowing.
mean, everything loses its thickness over time.
Is that what you just tell Matthew all the time? Thank you, everyone, for all of the DMs that you were sending in to us. Keep them coming in because we get a chance to chat about them every day on the show. Thanks, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
Here we go. DM Deep Dive time. The DMs that you send in to us eventually make it onto the show.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, Caroline's asking, what is an example of a gap Roz and Mocha have had in knowledge that they realized as an adult, similar to your 13th floor realization?
Talking about how Maria always thought that the 13th floor of a hotel, which don't exist, quote unquote, don't exist.
Ridiculous.
That they do exist, but it's just like an empty floor. Like nothing is there.
Right.
So you just bypass that floor if you're staying on a higher floor.
Yes. Yes.
But the floor, it's not.
Because that sounds like a great business plan.
It's not there.
But it's bad luck. That's why they leave it empty.
No, they just don't put the button in the elevator. That's all. 14 is 13.
So liars.
What,
Yes.
do you have an answer, Roz?
Like that? Hell no.
As an adult?
Not to that level.
Okay, relax.
Well, I mean, I talked about this on the podcast recently on an Ask Roz and Mocha, but it was like, as an adult, I thought it was one thing and then realized later as an adult that it's not. When I said that I thought that when you got sushi, those little thin slices of ginger, I thought that they were thin slices of salmon that you put on top.
Right.
So I used to always load up and I was like, oh, this kind of tastes weird, but I like it.
Yes.
And then when I realized it was ginger, I didn't like it because I just don't like ginger.
Do I have any realizations like that? Not really. Like I'm trying to think.
Mr. Knowledgeable.
No. I no, because listen, you don't know what you don't know, right? So like I may not have realized the thing yet. Like it might maybe I think that there's a lot of things that are one way, but really I've been looking at them wrong my whole life. Yeah. It's just I've never been corrected on it, or I've never thought about it. But no, I haven't had that kind of thing. I don't even think that I've like even Mocha's thing with thinking that those little slices of ginger are salmon, right? You must have hated salmon. You must have thought salmon was awful.
No, that's the thing though. I enjoy salmon, but it's just like in my mind, now that I know it's ginger, it's disgusting.
But did you not like taste the ginger with the salmon, not realize they tasted different?
I thought the taste was in the sushi. The ginger taste I thought was in the sushi, right? So I was like tolerating it. But it wasn't until like later in life that I was like it, and it was the realization that the ginger is ginger, not salmon, that officially changed my mind on ginger.
Gotcha.
Although
Gotcha.
I'll still have ginger beer in like a mixed drink, right? Or I will still drink ginger ale.
Right. Damn it, Maury, you have to have something like
There were
this.
two that I came to my mind that I learned on this show.
Yes.
A long time ago, I
Just
learned
say it,
that
man.
bolognese isn't made from bologna.
Right.
Right.
It can be.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
And guacamole, I learned, was avocado.
Right.
Not is.
Yes.
What did you think it was?
Yes.
Like green peas and
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. That's right.
Wow.
Peas and mashed potatoes.
Because the peas were just there for the green.
Right. Maury,
Anyone ever comes at me about my 13th floor realization again, you know what?
Yes.
Have you been getting a lot of people in the DM?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, time to move on. What else we got?
All right, Talia says, hey, Maria, I have a question for you about running. I was wondering how you've gone about your run training. What's the ratio frequency of your running versus strength training? I'm getting back into running after a very long break due to sore knees, so any tips would be greatly appreciated. You've been a great addition to the Roz and Mocha show, so thank you. Well, thank you, Talia. Running.
You got your half marathon coming up close to the end of the month.
October 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's only the final stretch of training, so it's been really tough. I'd say the running versus strength training. I'd say I only strength train now twice, 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
And then I'm running the rest of the week and then try to give myself at least one off day. So I'll either do 2 strengths and like an off day, then the rest running. But I've definitely toned down the strength a lot compared to what I used to do. And I've upped the running just because I find the less strength training I do, the more energy I have for running, oddly enough.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is like getting good running shoes. That has been a game changer for me. I didn't realize how much shoes really affect like your body when you're running. And learning how to run. I didn't realize I was running the wrong way for the longest time.
How
Like
did
backwards?
you run?
No, not backwards.
Not moving your arms?
I
weirdo?
wasn't using my upper body enough, and I'm a person who kind of walks heel toe. Like I tend to walk with my heels.
Yeah.
And when I was running, I was kind of hitting the ground with my heels first. So I've had to learn to like use the balls of my feet instead and hit the floor a lot softer
When did
versus like
you
running into the floor. You know.
When did you make that realization, or did someone point it out?
My physiotherapist pointed it out because I was having like really bad knee pain and shin splints when I first started running again. And they were just like, when you're running on pavement, it's a lot different than running on like terrain and stuff versus like when I used to play soccer, I would just run and it's very different, right? You're more agile. Whereas here, you're just running long periods of time. So.
And then when you are running as part of the training, do you run further with each session, or do you kind of keep consistent with what you are going to be doing for the half marathon?
So I got an app. It's called Runna. It was actually a great app that helped me out. But for me, what I did at the beginning before I downloaded that app to kind of track my pace was I just started with whatever I could do.
Yeah.
So if it was 7 kilometers that day and I was gassed by 6, I'd make my way home and then I'd call it a day. And then I would try to add a kilometer or 2. But if I was like on my run and I felt like I could keep going, I would just keep going.
Oh, okay.
And just made sure that I had enough time to get back so I didn't strand myself somewhere trying to walk myself
Do you want
back
us to
home.
hire somebody to chase you when you do your half marathon?
No.
Okay.
Thanks for the offer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, though.
Because I'm sure if we put that out there, the DMs would be full.
Oh my God, don't even.
If you're somebody who wants to chase Maria.
No.
You actually have what?
I have people keep asking me whether or not I'll see them at the race day.
Yeah. If you want to be the one who chases Maria to victory, please just send her a DM.
Are you replying to those DMs?
No, if they're chasing me to victory,
No,
no.
not chase, not those
Yes,
ones,
yes.
Maria.
If you
the
do
ones
not-
asking if you're going to be at that.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell them I'm
If
there,
you do
yeah.
not have your own balaclava, one will be provided for you.
Roz!
The DMs are open for anyone who wants to apply for the position of chasing Maria at the marathon.
Find us on all social accounts. KISS is what you're looking for. The DMs go to Maria. Maria brings them to the show. Thank you, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive.
It's the Roz and Mocha podcast, Taylor's version. Yeah, thanks to Rogers. We're giving away 2 tickets to see Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, when she comes to Toronto. Each week, we're going to be giving you a different keyword. You need to text the keyword and your name to 925-555 to enter for your chance to win. This week's keyword is August. There you go. Your chance to win tickets thanks to Rogers, the presenting sponsor of Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. Standard data and messaging rates apply. See contest rules linked in the description of this episode for full details. And remember, there will be another keyword that drops on next Wednesday's podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
Here we go. Any of the DMs that you send to us make their way to Maria, who then brings them to the show so we could chat about them.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, today Sam says, my boyfriend lives in Buffalo, so I spend a lot of time there. I know that Shem goes to Buffalo often to visit family, so I'm wondering what his favorite thing to do in Buffalo is. Restaurants, shopping, places to go, etc. My boyfriend works at Queen City Vintage in Elmwood Avenue, so he should definitely check it out sometime. Our first date was at a Bills game, so that's definitely my favorite thing to do. Love the show. I'm a huge fan of all of you.
Yeah, so my sister lives in Buffalo, so I've visited frequently over the last little while. 2 things. Definitely go to Buffalo Pizza Bistro.
Okay.
Best pizza spot ever, and Allentown Burger Venture, best burger spot ever. Those two places are bar none the best. Absolute
You don't go
best.
to like Cheesecake Factory at the
No,
Walden
man.
Galleria?
No.
Is the Walden Galleria still around?
It's still around.
Is it really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. And then, but I also have been to the Bills game. By the way, Bills games are nuts.
Well,
I really want to go.
Bill's
Wild.
Mafia, man.
You see that new stadium they're building for all the billions of dollars?
No.
And it still doesn't have a roof?
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, but some football stadiums, that's like classic, right?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys got the best stadium.
I get it. I get it. But like, then you can't do the Super Bowl.
Oh, sure, I guess.
Right? They're not going to do the Super Bowl in February in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right? No
true.
chance. But I guess because the hardcores, they want to sit out in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that there would be a revolt if they put
Why?
a roof
They all had
in
to
Buffalo.
shovel their own seats last year.
Apparently, it's all going to be heated now, like above. Like there's a big overhang where the players are, and they're finally getting a heated field.
Oh, okay.
Right, so the
So we
field-
won't run into that problem that we did last season?
Having fans shovel the lines?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
That was crazy,
Can't
right?
believe that.
Right?
What else
I
we got
love
today?
Buffalo, though.
Katie says, with Roz and Mocha accomplishing so much over the last 15 years, what are their goals for the show for the future? What else would they like to achieve?
I'd like for the show to be accessible to more fans everywhere. Not just through the podcast, but like on the radio. Like I'd like for the show to be on more radio stations across the country, maybe even in the States. But I've always thought that the Roz and Mocha show would just kill in other places.
Yeah, it's a like, to me it seems like that's a no-brainer kind of thing, but there's just the people who do the business side of things, you just get it in your head that that's just not how things are done, or what. I don't even know what it is. Like I don't even know what it is. Like to me it just makes so much sense to do that. Like just sell it, but then you get like all the corporate stuff involved, and we don't do business with them, and we don't do all this other stuff. It's that part of it is frustrating because, as Mocha said, I think that this show could be on all sorts of different kinds of stations too.
Yeah.
But it's that, unfortunately, is the one thing that is not up to us in any way. But we're probably the ones who are most frustrated by it.
Yeah. Actually, another goal is, and I've joked about this for close to 15 years and have been more serious about it, maybe in the past 3, but getting a helicopter to use in one of our TV commercials.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
One day.
I agree.
I'm hopeful. One day.
And I think on your last day here, whenever that is, I think that the company should foot the bill for a helicopter for you because that's all you've ever asked for.
Are you going to go skydiving out of it?
No, I just, not skydiving, but.
Just me?
Would I do a skydive for a commercial?
No. You can. Go right ahead. I'm not an
That
idiot.
could be cool.
No.
Maybe.
Idiot skydive.
Maybe.
I want to skydive.
Idiot skydive.
Maria's solo on this
Right?
one. What else we got today, Maria?
All right, Jessica says, I'm getting married on October 19th
Oh, hey.
to the love of my life. Congratulations. His name's Michael. We've been together for almost 9 years, and I can't wait to marry him. Wondering if Roz and Mocha and Maury can give me their best marriage advice.
Let's throw
love
Shem
you
in there,
all
too.
so much.
Damn.
Thank you for putting a smile on my face.
Okay, so Jessica.
Shem, you go first.
I mean, my first thought was to say don't, but
Yeah.
I won't do that.
Okay, because that's a little pessimistic.
Yeah, a little pessimistic.
Try and find the optimism in everything you've gone through.
You know what I would honestly say? Communicate. Communication is everything, good or bad. Good or
Yes.
bad. Communication is super important. Don't assume how your partner feels.
Right.
Ask
Right.
and talk about things.
Right. And when they say they're moving away,
you just say, "Okay, God bless you," and, keep it moving.
and then when you find out they didn't,
you cry.
Right.
Okay, so let's move now to our relationship expert
Yes,
here
please.
on the Roz and Mocha show.
Yes.
Damn it, Maury.
If your company asks you to work overtime, you say yes. Like try and stay away from home as much as you can.
Solid. Okay. What else
Because
you
the
got?
heart grows fonder, right? So
Right.
the less you're there,
Yes. Yep.
the less arguments there will be.
Yep. Wow. Okay.
Never go to bed
together. Sorry.
Just ends there. Never go to bed.
Never go to bed.
Okay, never go to bed what?
Angry.
Okay. Why is that?
Oh, because then you'll wake up angry.
Okay.
That's actually good advice.
Right?
Okay.
And if you know that they need something on the way home, I learned this recently, still text and say, hey, do you want me to stop and get this for you? Because if you come home with like groceries or things that you know the house needs, if you don't tell them that you're going to be showing up late, it doesn't matter what you did, you're still in trouble.
Okay, Maury, now I would like you to give one more piece of advice to somebody. When a fight happens and you have to spend the night sleeping in your car, what's the most comfortable position?
Oh, the back seat with your but try not to park underneath a light.
Valid.
And if you can, lie on your side so that your back is kind of against the back part of
Maury's
the
come in here
bench.
before, and I'm like, what the hell happened to you? And he's like, I slept in the car.
Solid advice, Jessica. Take it, Jessica. There
And you know you
go.
don't have to wear your seatbelt when you're sleeping.
Yeah, no,
Say it again?
you don't.
You don't have to wear your seatbelt when you're sleeping.
No.
It's so uncomfortable. So restricting. Thank you, everyone, for all of your DMs. We'll do this again tomorrow. Thanks, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. You wouldn't say that to your mama, so why us?
We do the DM deep dive on the show every day. This is where we get the DMs that you are sending in to us, and we talk about them on the show.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right, Jane says, Roz said onion normally on the radio. Was this a troll job? I think he's faking.
No.
Oh, we have a clip though.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you want me to play the clip
Yes, please.
first?
Yes. Please. Yeah.
Okay, can we remind everyone, Maria, which episode was this from?
Episode 989.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Skirt steak as well.
It's an onion, for
Wagyu.
God's sake.
Yeah, Wagyu. Oh, hold on.
Whoa.
Onion.
Oh my gosh.
Steak as well.
It's an onion. Onion.
I don't know. To me, it still sounds like he says onion.
Yeah.
It's an onion. It's an onion.
I
It's
don't
an
know.
onion.
No, I hear onion.
I hear onion.
Do you?
So
Yeah.
it's an onion.
Onion.
I'll tell you. I've tried to say onion, right?
Hey, you did
No,
it.
I know. Yeah, but I've tried. But to me, that just doesn't feel natural, right? I've tried, and I've tried quite a bit over the last little while. Like, even if I'm reading something in my head, I'll say the word, and then I'll go back because I'm like, no, and then I'll try and say onion, right? And I've been doing this for a while now, but it feels weird to say onion. Like, to me, the way my mouth works and how things come out of it, the only thing that feels comfortable is onion. To me, that's how it is. And I've been trying to say onion, right?
How does your family at home say it? Like, how does
they
Catherine?
say it like you. Like,
Catherine says it
Yeah,
onion.
yeah.
Your daughter Roxy says onion.
Yeah.
Do
yeah.
they ever comment on how you say it?
No, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make
You
fun
know
of
what,
you and
Roz?
stuff?
I can agree with you. It's like me saying archives. Doesn't feel right. It's archives.
No, somebody called out Maria on something the other day too, and
What?
I
They
heard
did?
it. I heard it at the time, right? And I didn't say anything because we were in the mix of like all this other stuff going on.
Why?
Maria,
Yeah.
what is the computer called that is thin that you have on your desk that you open up?
The laptop?
Okay, so my DMs were full because everybody was like, "Oh my God, did Maria just say laptop?"
Yeah, laptop.
No, laptop.
Laptop.
Laptop. No, not lab.
LAP.
Laptop.
Yes.
Yeah. You have trouble saying that?
Yeah.
Okay,
laptop.
there we go. That's your onion.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you got
that.
today, Maria?
All right. Christy says, what's something you refuse to buy new because it annoys you how expensive it is? Mine is dining room chairs. $200 per chair. No thanks.
Damn it, Maury.
Books.
Oh, good one.
Really?
I go to BMV Books all the time to buy books.
Yes, that makes total sense.
What's your answer?
I would say there's certain things that I will buy used, and then there's certain things that I should buy used, but I don't. But I will say things that I've bought used before. Well, not me, but like Catherine. For her, it's like her camera stuff. There's always a light, whatever. She buys it used because she's it's gonna be out of irrelevant in 6 months anyway, and then she just resells stuff. So she has this cycle of things, right? But there are things like planters, right? Like a ceramic planter or like a whatever, where I'm like, it lives outside. It's going to get weathered. If I can spend $300 on it new or 75 used, I'll spend 75 used for something like that, where I'm not worried about the quality because the maintenance of it is irrelevant. It's supposed to get dirty and weathered and live outside, right? So stuff like that, because that kind of stuff is very expensive. When you start getting into landscaping things, it's very expensive.
Maria, what's your answer?
I mean, when I lived alone, everything was from IKEA, so I didn't really buy anything new. I mean, or old, but I don't know. I would say chairs too. I feel like you could probably reupholster chairs.
For me, shoes. Not
are
that I
you
buy
kidding
not that I
me?
buy used shoes, but I find shoes to be grossly expensive.
Yeah.
Right?
Plus, when you know like how much it costs now or how much it does
Yeah.
cost
Actually, I have
to make
another
shoes.
answer too.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
I'd say winter coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind wearing like a used winter coat.
I guess you could say car.
Oh, car. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shem, you got an answer?
Car would have been mine for sure.
Oh, okay.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Did you buy your car used or did you buy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought mine at $30K.
Yeah.
The
Basically
Kia
new.
Forte XL?
Yeah, $30K. Put a lot of miles
Yeah.
on it.
I bought my truck at $46K.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What are you at now?
Yeah. What am I at now? 225.
Oh,
Wow.
boy, that's a
And
lot.
How many years? Over how many years is that?
I don't know. When did I get my license?
Like
6
5
years
years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
That much?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't even drive for the first 3
Oh,
years.
you're driving back and forth to the cottage.
Yeah, but for the first 3 years I had it, it only lived at the cottage. I never drove it. I never drove it once. I was doing maybe 4 or 5 kilometers a day. Yeah, yeah. But I'm up over 2 now.
But it makes sense if you're gonna keep and you're gonna drive it. Like, but the lease, I have such a hard time with my mileage right now. It's tough.
How far or how long are you gonna drive
Me?
this truck?
Oh, until it falls apart.
dies?
Oh, yeah. Because I have no desire to get anything new. I don't want an electric car. Maybe I get a hybrid, but everything's too expensive. Everything's so expensive, right? Like the prices of cars are crazy, and I don't want to pay for it. I'll just buy another used gas car, realistically. And I know it's terrible, and I got a 14-year-old who's in school, and they learned about the environment and all that stuff. And we have the projections in 2035. Everybody in Canada is going to be driving electric. I will tell you, I will be the guy that will be driving gas right up until the day they come and get it.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I'm
Take a
battery.
stance.
I'm battery most things. I'm battery most things. But lawnmowers and cars are gas.
Yeah.
Right? Everything else in my life is battery.
These are the conversations that take place because of the DMs that you are sending in. So keep them coming in to any of the KISS social accounts. Maria gets them, organizes them, and brings them to the show. Thanks, Maria.
Anytime.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
KISS925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.